Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time. So like when I tell you I've already done it and we're live, Aaron, how do you feel about
Wouldn't be the
this?
first time.
Come on, Aaron.
You always try to get me making dumb faces. That's why I never do it.
I'm trying to get you to make a dumb face or to say something that's incredibly like out of context and be like, got it. Like I'm just waiting for you to come in one day. You're gonna be like, I got bubblegum in my butt or something. I don't know.
What?
Whatever. Reasons. Hi team. Hi Chris.
I'm very confused.
Guys,
Hey.
everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We have a guest. Everyone say hi to 1upJohn. I can't point that way. John's in the top right because Aaron was late and he's a sleepy boy.
I mean, I wasn't actually late. I was here before 9. The agreement was to be here before 9.
Hi, Papa Fooey. Hi, pansexual. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody. We decided that we needed a guest, and Aaron was like, I don't want guests because like my podcast's so cool without anybody. I'm so handsome. And then I was like, no, Aaron, you can't be the handsome one all the time.
Literally none of that stuff has ever come out of my mouth.
It happened. It did happen. Wait, John's got a Twitch t-shirt on? Wait, I didn't see that.
Yes.
How do you have a shirt for every single thing you do?
Yeah.
Where do you buy these?
He is the
And
shirt
it
master.
has a cool little logo on the sleeve, too.
I want one so bad. Fuck you, Dame. Damien says I'm already derailing this podcast, which I agree. So you know what?
Are we surprised? It's what he does.
Aaron, I hope you order Coke at a restaurant. They give you Pepsi.
Bro, you know, that's crazy that we didn't evergreen about soda and talked about how Coke and Pepsi taste the fucking same.
They do the same. So I guess we should do like the honorable thing. John, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and how old you are and what year in Transylvania were you born?
Oh,
What year in Transylvania were you born?
I think I'm like 1 year older than Rocknot.
So you're both vampires.
And I like tea with Splenda, yeah.
I like the mystery. I'm just 1 year older than Rocknut. No. There's always mystery with John. Is he even real? Actually, he is real. I met John, so that's fair.
So
I'm 700, actually.
Oh my god.
So tell us what you do on your Chizannel and other fun stuff things. Give us a little rundown on 1upJohn and 1upJohn's hobbies, things of life.
What's
stuff.
behind the green screen? We want to know.
No, my coffin's behind the green screen.
Aw, shiz.
Yeah, I play retro games. I play random stuff all the time. That's what I do.
Just on the old Twitches. John hates modern. I was saying normal games, modern games. They're illegal. They're not allowed on this channel.
I play a little. Like I did stream Monster Hunter and new Pokemon Snap. So those are the only modern games I've gotten recently. Everything else has been
Nintendo
retro.
stuff generally.
I'm mostly
modern,
Switch. Yeah.
Switch. How was Pokemon? Actually, I guess we could dive into everything you're playing. We'll start with our guest. John, what have you been playing?
Yeah, I beat Pokemon Snap, but I've dived back into it to try to unlock everything. There's Pokemon I haven't even seen in that game. There's alternate paths I haven't done. So I'm trying not to 100% it, but there's more stuff to explore. So I just been playing more of it.
I definitely have noticed it's the one complaint Kev had about the original, they definitely blew out of the water with this one. It's a lot more involved, longer, a lot more things to do. So
I think
it's
Kev
a
would
real
like it.
full game.
I would rent the game. That's the thing. I never said Pokemon Snap was bad. It's just I never thought that was like the game that blew everyone's mind as a kid. That's all.
To be fair,
it
could be a rental. Like you could beat it in a day, or two. Yeah.
Like if they did a $10 game and then it was like, oh, here's like $3 for a new island to go like run around, I'd be like, okay.
I think the reason that it was like such a big deal when I was younger is it was like one of the first games with it being like, fuck you. One of the first games being like fucking like with like full 3D Pokemon interacting in an environment.
And thick Bidoofs.
There was no such thing as a Bidoof.
Oh, Damien says Aaron's whole background's on display. That's what it is when he's streaming.
I would say it's not much different than streaming. I didn't clean shit. If I move to the side, you can see the pizza boxes.
Pizza.
But where'd you get the pizza from, Aaron?
See, pizza boxes.
But where's the pizza from?
AJ's Heavenly Pizza.
Oh, there is actual mom and pop pizza around there. I thought it was all Domino's.
It's actually kind of a chain now, but
We need to do a road trip
actually,
to have
Chris-
like authentic Ohio pizza.
What is authentic Ohio pizza?
Really
It's
bad.
gross.
I still say there's one place in Columbus. It's right across the street from the convention center that holds the Arnold. There's like this thing called the Northern Market, and it's a bunch of like little restaurants from all over the world, like different, like there's Polish food. I can't even think of other ones, but there's a pizza place from a guy that's actually from New York. Like
Wow.
he was born and raised in New York. He owned a pizza place in New York, and now he has it here, and it's the best pizza in Ohio by far.
Did he bring like the water with him, like
Yeah.
official New York City water?
Hopefully not.
I was gonna say, when you say official New York water, is that good or bad?
No,
Hopefully
that's what makes New York City pizza good is our water.
That's what they say around here too. Like something about the Northeast water is just like that fixes it. Because in Florida, my parents are like, "This pizza sucks." Like they get Domino's on purpose. 'Cause
Is
they
there a place in
don't.
Florida where like they have like New York City water pizza? Like, has there like been a thing with that?
I have no wrong.
We could start one maybe.
I mean, I guess we can go to Florida and import water. I
Yeah.
guess. Or we could just buy like Poland Spring and just dump it in the mix. There you go.
or we could get some water from Flint, Michigan.
What?
Are you making fun of me, pansexual? Are you making fun of me?
He's got a New York accent. He says water.
What's
That's
wrong with
how-
water?
That's how I say it. I say like water. Like I have to actively say water.
We are northeasters.
Like it's a I don't know.
I was about to say, like, I have a Long Island accent with some things I say,
Yeah.
like dog.
Some people say you ever heard volleyball?
Ball?
Yeah,
Ball.
there was a girl in my high school who says volleyball, and I'm like, what are you
At least
saying?
we're not parking the car.
Talking to car.
I lost my khakis. That could be my things to start my vehicle or my pants.
I
I
hate
don't know.
myself too, Dame. Don't worry.
So anything but the Pokemon Snap, John? What else you been? You did something else recently. What is
You've
that
been playing
for?
Zelda.
Oh,
Yeah,
Zelda.
I rage quit Skyward Sword.
No!
I may go back to it at some point, but I was very upset.
I need you to beat it for me so I don't have to play it.
I learned some tricks on fighting Demise that I was basically too far away because when you do that, he charges you and just knocks out your life bar. So I just gotta stay close. I could do shield bashing, which I didn't know I could do. So I think maybe I could beat him this time.
Okay, so you are going to do it again. And when?
Maybe.
Deal.
I don't know
Okay.
when. I don't, yeah.
And then a Fantasy Star, which I feel like this is the last thing I really sucks. I tried to watch Skyward Sword, but then like work service just sucked.
Skyward Sword was the last
Yes.
the last stuff I saw.
Also, I don't know if you guys know the closed beta for this new Genesis thing with Phantasy Star Online 2. It started last night, and so I might stream that today or tomorrow because I signed up. I'm part of the beta thing, closed beta for that.
What, I just put in Genesis thing PSO2. What does that mean?
So what happens is this was confusing even for me, and I am a PSO fan. They basically remade Phantasy Star Online 2 and like built it on top of the existing game, which I never heard of anyone doing. It's bizarre. So
Okay.
New Genesis is basically like a reboot or retelling of Phantasy Star Online 2. And then people are able to sign up for a closed beta. I signed up for it, but apparently I have to play on my PC. I thought I could play on my Xbox One. So, and I have to like install that on my PC, and I don't even know if that's gonna run well for me, but I'll maybe give it a go. And I don't know much about it, so.
Is it this new Genesis starter package that includes swimsuits, John? Is this what we have to look for?
I don't know why that's breaking news, but that's very important. You need the swimsuits.
Do we
Yeah, it
need
makes
this?
sense to me.
Do we though?
Yeah, obviously.
I mean,
just-
I'll try it. It's free.
I had a lot of issues with PSO2. I liked the combat and the gameplay. I just hated all the menus. It was extremely confusing on completing quests and where to turn in the quests. It was just too it's confusing because I'm not an MMO guy, so maybe people who are used to that gameplay are used to that, but for me, I was lost. So.
I don't do MMOs. Every time I see someone playing World of Warcraft, it seems like really, really far away. And Damien, I will keep hiding Aaron because he was late, and John's more important. So there, John was there first. Well, Aaron was there first in my life, technically.
I was like, technically, I was there first.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but
you could
beat...
like make Aaron like a smaller screen to the side and then have the chat in the middle.
You know what? I'll do something even more disrespectful, Aaron. Hold on, I got a better idea. I'll just throw the chat box right on his face.
You could do that.
I think it's the
But
best
you could
look.
you could kind of like shrink, kind of do like a
I got an idea
portrait
for-
view of Aaron and make him like half of the square, and the other half of the square could be
You
the
act like
chat.
Kev has any skills to do this type thing
Oh,
live.
okay.
It takes him like 40 minutes just to set up the freaking cameras.
Aaron, shut your mouth. There, I put the chat box over to the side. So now,
Okay.
there. See, I did a smart thing. So that's
Yay.
everything you've been playing, John?
I did an Xbox stream. I played. I don't know if you've played Marvel Nemesis:
No, but
Rise of the Imperfects. Oh God, it's mirrored.
I have it on
yeah,
PS2.
yeah. So I never played this. I thought it was a fighting game like Injustice. It's not. It's fun. I like picking up objects and throwing it at people. That's the fun I had. At some point, the difficulty spiked, and it was like, whoa! And then it just so many enemies, and I died, so I stopped playing. But I will go back to it. I actually really liked it.
I have to. I thought when I looked at the box art for that when I bought it, it was a fighting game, but I guess I didn't realize it wasn't. I thought it's like a Diablo clone then, or no?
Diablo, I guess so. It reminds me of a lot of like kind of Marvel Alliance,
Oh,
whatever
so
that game
yeah.
is called.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
deal.
that. Yeah.
Is New Mutants worth the watch? What is New Mutants? What is New Mutants?
I sort of heard of that. I haven't seen it.
Well,
Kev, I just remembered a news thing.
what did you remember a news thing, Aaron?
Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's we have to talk about that. And what's funny is that's out. I didn't realize it was out so fast.
Yeah, I know. I saw it on PSN last night, and I almost bought it. Anitra and I are gonna.
You know what's funny? Because I've been buying a lot of Xbox stuff. I was trying to find that, and it's actually really pricey to get it
Oh,
on
yeah.
Xbox. And so I'm like, I might as well just get it on Switch. But I don't know, I feel like I could wait for a price drop. So it's not like I need it.
That's why I didn't buy it. I was like, I might wait. Out of all like the two Baldur's Gate games and Champions games, the first one obviously for me is like the weakest. It doesn't hold up the best. So I'm hoping that this does well enough that they decide to do it with other games,
Okay.
like maybe Baldur's Gate 2 or freaking Champions of Norath. If we could get a Champions of Norath, like remastery type gimmick, I'd be so hype. Champions of Norath was one of my favorite games of all time growing up. I always forget about it for some reason. Like whenever I'm thinking like favorite franchise or favorite games, I always forget about it. I don't know why. But I absolutely loved that game so much.
We got Baldur's Gate on GBA. Should we play that version?
I have played that, and that's actually really good. I should stream
Is
that.
it really?
Really? Okay.
It plays like the console versions, which is impressive.
That's actually cool.
All right. Sold. Yeah, I didn't even know the game was out, and then like the second that news story dropped, people were like downloading. I was like, wait, what? Wait,
Yeah,
what? There is.
I'm actually because I don't know if we can play local.
Oh.
Which is the only thing I'm not sure about. But it is still multiplayer, so I do.
Wait, does it have online?
That's I figure that's probably how they're gonna do it. Like, because I watched a little video, and it looked like it was only you can only have 2 people, and I don't remember if that one had more than 2. Because I know like Champions of Norath you could have up to 4 people.
Right.
If you had like I played it on PlayStation 2. If you had like little connectors to hook up 4 controllers, you could play up to 4 people. I don't know if Baldur's Gate had that option or not. So I don't know if it's like local co-op or if it's like you and a friend online can play. I'm not sure. But hopefully it's local so Anitra and I can play it because she said she would play it with me. And it's one of my favorite games. So
I bought the
one of my favorite
original
series.
Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on Switch, and I was actually really disappointed on it. I don't know if anyone played it.
That was the one that's not Dark Alliance. That was the other Baldur's Gate series.
Yeah,
right?
see, I thought it would play like Dark Alliance, so when I got into it, I was like, oh, this is different. And I tried playing it, I just couldn't get into it. Maybe I'll go back to it, but I haven't.
What was the gameplay? Because I almost bought it because I wasn't sure what it was, but it said Baldur's Gate, so I was super excited to try it, and then I just never did.
The thing is, they threw the game onto the Switch, so it's kind of weird. You could tell it's a PC game, so it's kind of awkward to kind of go through all the menus. The text is super tiny, so it's hard to read. But it's okay. It's just like I don't really feel like I'm doing much. You talk to a lot of the villagers, you take quests, you click, and you're fighting. So it's kind of Diablo-ish.
We're talking
But
about
that
this
one.
one.
Yes.
but like
Okay.
I'm just not like super. It didn't grab me. And also, you could drop in at any time, so I could play part 1 and then play part 2, and I didn't feel connected because I'm playing a little bit of this, I'm playing a little of that. It feels like all the same, so it was weird. But I
Interesting.
much more preferred the arcadey like Dark Alliance gameplay.
Okay. I'm gonna have to.
I think
look
I'll
into
have to
that.
check it out at some point because Rocknot's saying the PC port of it played a lot like Dragon Age, and
That's
obviously
Aaron.
I love Dragon Age, so
That still
I
threw me
definitely
off
was
when I played that.
I was definitely interested in it. But yeah, Dark Alliance, just that whole franchise, especially like as they, like I said, with Champions of Nora, they got further. The story was actually pretty fun, especially for like a co-op game with friends, killing, collecting all the items and stuff, getting stuff. I don't know, it was just really cool. I
I'm
loved it.
surprised they didn't release the sequel. Like I thought maybe they would bundle them together. I'm
Oh,
hoping that there's
no.
like a physical release and they just bundled them together.
There's
That's what I was hoping. Dark Alliance 1 and 2 together.
There's definitely gonna be a second one release, and then they're gonna do a what's it called? A package deal. They're gonna triple dip on this. I want to see what this Game Boy Advanced
Yeah, it's
gameplay is
really
like.
good. I actually played it recently. I
Oh,
got really far. And yeah, if you look at it, it looks like the console version.
I
They
was gonna
pulled it
say,
off.
like,
really?
it
Wow.
actually looks
It's zoomed
very
in, but
similar. Yeah, it
yeah.
looks. It's not obviously it's not perfect, but you don't expect it to be perfect, like perfect compared to the console. But it looks like it plays exactly the same.
It does kind of hurt your fingers after a while playing asymmetrical on a D-pad,
I hate
but
when
like
Sure.
asymmetrical games like that is that or isometric, is that the word?
isometric.
Yeah, I hate that. Like there's some NES games like I gave up on immediately because I couldn't
Immortal.
continue. Immortal was one, and then there's a Genesis game, Landstalker, I think, that everyone's like, oh my god, it's such a good Zelda clone. Then I was like,
Oh, it's a Genesis game.
yeah, it's not a Zelda game at all. It's just a guy who has got elf ears and a sword, so therefore it's got to be a
Elf
Zelda game.
ears.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Makes
I think
sense.
I think this one. One of my ears is elfy. Can't remember. One of them. I don't know. And, oh,
Kev
Sonic
is
3D
half
Blast.
elf.
I wish, dude. It'd be dope as hell. Sonic 3D Blast. When is that remake coming? You know, it's everything we ever needed.
I tried to play 3D Blast on the Saturn and I got motion sickness. Like the
Ew.
frame rate is just weird and I was like I'm feeling sick right now. So it's better on Genesis.
Listen, that's a game that definitely exists for some reason. I don't know why.
For
It's not a
some
great
reason.
game. It's not. I tried it. It's not good.
So, Aaron, wake up,
That's me.
sleepyhead. What you
That's
been
my
playing?
name.
As long as
Well,
John's done.
obviously,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
obviously, I've been playing baseball. What the hell else have I been playing?
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
What is baseball? Explain.
The baseballs. I don't know. It's the balls of the base.
Gross.
The only achievement I had this week with it really was I made someone rage quit a league because we played 2 games in a row against each other, and in the first game he had 2 hits and I struck him out 20 times. You can only make 27 outs in a game, so I struck him out 20 out of the 27 times. Then we played a second game immediately, and I beat him 8-0 and threw a perfect game against him with 19 strikeouts.
Rough.
So he completely just and it was with 67 and 68 overall players, like just really bad players, and he just was like, "This game's fucking stupid. This sucks," and then just left the league. And I was like, "Oh, I'm
He left the
sorry,
whole,
you're
your
bad."
whole league that you guys made, or just like some online thing?
It was someone else's league because I'm
Oh.
making my small league and I'm part of one other league. It was that league, the league I'm part of.
Gotcha. Okay, that's pretty rough.
And then Anitra and I started Resident Evil 7.
Ooh, I love that game.
We're
In
not very
VR.
far. We
Yeah.
only played no.
You're not the VR. That's too far for you.
It's too far. Bro, Resident Evil 7 alone is just too much for me. Like, it's just such a, like, just the atmosphere and everything. We haven't gotten very, very far.
It's a
We
good
only
game.
played for like an hour or two. But we're going to start probably next week, start playing, like, it's going to be our offline game. Just play like an hour a day or something. Just a little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going to do VR, though. F that. Mostly, like, I know I don't have to play 7 to play 8 because, like, I basically know the 8 story already, and I know the 7 story, and I know they do, like, a recap
It's a direct
video.
sequel.
Yeah, but I know the recap video. Like they have that, and I know the story already. I'm just saying, like I don't technically have to, but I kind of want to. So
You should, because Resident Evil 7 might be my favorite Resident Evil.
I think I haven't played it yet, but I think Resident Evil 8 is my favorite Resident Evil because it reminds me a lot. It reminds me, dude. I've watched the whole game played through twice. It reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 4, but with better controls. And that's what gets me.
It's bold.
What?
It's bold to say.
That's why I think it's probably my favorite, because Resident Evil 4. I feel like if Resident Evil 4 had better controls, I would absolutely love that game. Because the little bit I've played, I enjoy. It's still too tanky controls for me. I don't like it.
I don't know.
When I watched Resident Evil 8, the first thing I thought of was Resident Evil 4. It just reminded me a lot. The gameplay, the graphics just look like they're definitely going to use that as the model for the remake of 4.
Like even like with just with the environments, a lot of, because I mean you start off in a village, you go to a castle, like it's just very reminiscent to me of 4, but like in a good way. Like it feels like they took inspiration from 4 and then added other shit to it to make it even more, and I think that's why I like it.
I need to get it.
Then for my birthday, Nitro bought me Mass Effect Legendary Edition yesterday, which I was going to wait on getting. And I started Mass Effect 1 last night. And,
Mass Effect.
So in Mass Effect 1, I don't know about the other ones, I haven't played them yet in Legendary Edition, but in Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition, you can choose to like focus on either like making the graphics really top notch at like or the frame rate, have the frame rate basically locked at a decent spot, and it could affect the graphics, which I haven't seen much because I mean it's a Mass Effect 1. But
I love Chris.
Shut up, Chris.
Listen, he's right. Mass Effect is literally unplayable now that they got rid of all the camera shots of Miranda's ass. It's just a fact, dude.
They didn't even get rid of all of them. They just got rid of half of them.
That's too many.
They just changed the angles.
It's like when Metal Gear's, I said Metal Gear's, but when Snake's butt got nerfed for Smash Ultimate, man. Unplayable.
But
it was super unplayable.
As I was going to say, Mass Effect 1 has never been this smooth. Like I know that's the point of the remaster, is to make it look better and play better. But for what I've played, holy crap, it is so much smoother and nicer, to the point where like I'm actually enjoying playing Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 had an amazing story, but like the gameplay was very 2006-ish for a shooter, which could be good, but for Mass Effect 1 definitely didn't hold up very well. And it feels like this fixed a lot of that issues, and now I can be very happy with playing the entire trilogy, which is what I'll do. I'm probably going to not stream 1, but I'll probably stream 2 and 3 because I know them a lot better.
Hello, Bad Luck. How are you?
Hello.
Nice to see you. Hello. So, Aaron, if I play Mass Effect 1 on Game Pass, is that like worth it, or should I just go get Legendary Edition?
I mean,
they're on there.
I would say like for 2 and 3, obviously I haven't played the Legendary Edition ones. It's probably fine.
Mm-hmm. I want to try it. I might as well try it.
It's probably fine, but Mass Effect 1, I had just started playing the old version right when Legendary Edition got announced. Playing it, I was going to start playing through the trilogy, and the first one was very, even on like I was playing on PC with some mods, and it was still pretty rough. And Legendary Edition is a lot better. I don't want to say buy Legendary Edition just because of Mass Effect 1, because you could easily play Mass Effect 2 and 3 now. The original version's fine because they hold up very well. The gameplay, everything. It just sucks that Mass Effect 1, some of the gameplay is very meh comparative, and the story is like amazing. I don't know. I feel like I can't tell you to just get the Legendary Edition just for 1. So like I feel like you'd be fine playing them on Game Pass. Just keep in mind that like the gameplay in 2 and 3 are way better than 1. Like gameplay, it's not like Dragon Age Origins where like I don't think you'll dislike it, because it's not like you still have to like aim and shoot and stuff. So like I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine playing it. It's just sometimes the gameplay's a little choppy and it's not always super smooth.
All right, I'll give it the old because I've only played Mass Effect 2. That's all I know about it, so I'll have to do that.
For me, Mass Effect 2 was like the best character stories, but I think for like single game story and over the trilogy story, it was kind of the weakest. Mass Effect 1 has the best single game story.
Okay.
Just with like the way they did the arc and everything, but
BioWare mark that you are, you would know. You know what to do, so I'll believe you. If that makes sense. That's it.
I think that's it because I haven't really played a lot of games this week. I've kind of been decompressing. I finished finals.
That's right. Aaron's a big boy now.
So
wait, are you done with school yet or no?
No,
like
I have
done.
Another year.
God damn it, Aaron! Itch is never gonna end.
It really isn't. That's why. That's why I'm taking this summer. And I'm really gonna focus on streaming.
Yeah, it's good.
So I can. Basically, I said this on stream the other day, but basically, long story short, my plan this summer is to see with a consistent schedule and like actually like putting in time, like extra time and effort into streaming to see if I can get consistent growth. Because I feel like I've hit kind of like a plateau. If I can get consistent growth over the summer, I'll continue doing it. If I don't get consistent growth and I just kind of stay the same, I'll go back to my like streaming when I stream schedule. Because if I'm not going to get the growth either way, I'm still going to stream because I like streaming, but I'm not going to.
Well, there's nothing wrong with like a loose schedule. Like I've learned that like that's fine because like now most people can expect to see me Monday, Wednesday, and then weekends.
But what I'm saying is like this summer for money, I'm just going to DoorDash because I can make my own schedule. And I'm going to have a set schedule and stream and put in like extra shit so I can see how it goes.
Got you. Well,
this summer's going to be a test is basically what I'm saying.
What's we need a goal for Aaron. Let's get Aaron you hit 200, right? So you're good.
Yeah. Did I hit 200? I think I'm right about 200.
I thought you hit 200. Well, let's get Aaron to 300. And then
207.
All right. So 300, Aaron will end world hunger. That's it.
Yay, end world hunger.
I got world peace.
I'm not even doing it for certain goals. I just want to see growth. I just want to see if having that consistent schedule and putting in that extra consistent work will help build the channel, if that makes sense. Build the community.
Side note, John, I'm totally going to try door dashing this time. I never got anywhere.
Yeah, didn't they like not approve you? They thought you were like faking your identity or something?
The Uber Eats was, and then I just kind of gave up on that. Postmates sent me like a card, but then Postmates got bought by Uber Eats, so there's that.
I'll drop the OnlyFans when we are partnered.
Oh, so we got to get partnered. Okay.
Get me partnered and I'll make an OnlyFans.
I'm still very committed to getting a bunch of pictures of fans starting an OnlyFans and be like, I put this one up. It's a Casablanca model, pretty good, you know. It's gonna work out.
John, that one's it's actually Aaron and Kev.
It's Aaron and Kev, John. It was much easier that way. Okay.
It's alphabetical order. I have an ego. I had to go first.
You do. That's fine. I understand that. Things I've been playing. So last night, well, me and Tina are still playing It Takes Two. I can't remember if we talked about it last week or not, but
I don't know what that is.
So
we talked about it.
Yeah, just to give John a recap. So you remember like Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, and like A Way Out? It's all by that guy who's like really into like co-op games.
Okay.
Well, it's a game about the thing all newly married couples want to do. Two parents are getting divorced, and they get turned into like dolls by their child because magic. And it's pretty much like a co-op adventure game where they try to fix their relationship and they learn a lot about each other. I kind of maybe gave her a false pretense, like, look, I hear kids are playing this. It shouldn't be that bad. That game's kind of difficult for somebody who's never played games before, like the buttons you have to hit at the same time and like maneuvering. It's kind of rough. It is not a walking sim. Actually, the part we just played last night was a Diablo clone. She was totally lost at that point because there was like platforming and puzzle solving, and then like this Diablo clone, she's like, I don't know what the fuck any of these actions do. But it is really, really fun. You just have to play it co-op. To the point where, like I told Aaron, if me and him wanted to play it, only I need to buy the game, and then you can give like a friend pass to somebody. So, if anyone wants to, cool. Yeah, if someone wants to play with their a friend, I would play it again. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game. It's fun. We're almost at the end. Except last night we felt really bad. So this is like a minor spoiler, but the father character, his theory is that to get turned back into normal people, since Rose's tears turn them into dolls, somehow Rose's tears will turn them back into humans. So his theory is if we kill her stuffed elephant toy, she'll cry on us, like if we sneak under her tears, and then they'll grow back to normal people. So this whole last night, like, we're sneaking into this castle to kill, like, Princess Cutie Elephant, who is the sweetest little doll in the world. She's like, do you want to be friends? Would you like a hug? And they're like, we gotta push her off a cliff and rip her leg off. Like, it's so
What?
Huh?
It is so fucked up. We're like, we don't want to kill you. The elephant's like, can we please get a hug instead? Why would you do this to me? And I'm like, this is so fucking dark and messed up. And you want to know what the worst part is? It did not turn us back into humans. So we just killed this sweet little elephant for no reason.
Oh.
It's so sad.
It sounds like Chris's type of game, honestly.
It was so fucked up, and then there's this weird, like, very eccentric book who's like, you have to work together and then you can come back to being people. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, it's a whole thing. It's actually a really fun game, but I hope you don't want to feel, oh, I've broke it. I hope you don't want to feel like bad about yourself, because this game will make you feel bad about yourself, but it's a really good time. And I've broken the Discord window because I touched it once. Oh boy.
Oh.
My goodness.
No, I like somehow made it shorter.
I've crossed over to Kev territory now.
Whoa. So, oh my God, why I touched
Blooded chop meat, no, Chris.
What did he say?
Just
Oh,
really
no.
Small, it's fine.
Dude, I didn't mean to click it. I was trying to fix something else. Anyway, so we're playing It Takes Two. And then I'm also doing my Mortal Kombat arcade runs. I realize I still hate Devora with every fiber of my being. I literally played...
Bad.
No, I don't like her character. I find her annoying. She talks like this. And then her moves are, like, slow. Like, I can't hit a single combo with her. Like, I don't like her. I played 2 fights with her. I was like, I am just great on Devora.
So,
and then I moved on.
Question. Have you ever thought about getting good?
Yep.
Wow, look at that. Aaron's disappeared, guys. So you have, like, the full gauntlet window up, and that's cool. So we'll leave that up instead of Aaron the whole time. Isn't that great? Hello, Positivity. How are you? RoboCop isn't bad. I don't hate RoboCop. He was fine. It's just you gotta, like, know how to use him, if that makes sense. But we'll I'll use RoboCop, and then who else is left? I don't know. Sub-Zero is still, like, the best character. I'll stand by that forever.
Sub-Zero. Of course he is.
Yeah, that's why my G Fuel's gone. I just remembered that. Aaron, you're back on screen. Don't be sad. I see you being angry at me.
No, I'm just tired.
I don't know.
Enjoying being off screen for a minute.
So you could yawn and, like, stretch, get the nipples out, you know?
Yeah.
Really relax. I don't know who I have left to be as, but I'm ready to start Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Or Pokemon
Ruby and Sapphire.
Pokemon
I was gonna say you
Pinball.
mean Pinball.
Pinball hype.
Well, because, like, everyone voted, like, the normal one in Pinball of the Dead, which I still want to play that. But, like,
Yes.
Ruby and Sapphire Pinball gives me, like, a goal. Like, I'm going to try to get all the Pokemon. I've never played that one, really. I, like, dabbled in it. But I want to get the Pokedex. We'll see if I actually do that. I might, let it go. Oh, 3D Space Cadet. I actually learned how to get it on a Windows 10 computer, so...
Nice.
I might do a 3D... Actually, what I do want is I'm hoping somebody out there, if any of my friends ever listen to this, they all chip in and get me that arcade 1UP pinball table for my birthday or Christmas, and I would stream the shit out of that because it's like a video pinball table, and I really want that. I need a good pinball table. Other than that, I've been doing Mortal Kombat runs, and then that's it, man. I think. Oh, Fortnite. I played Fortnite. My friend got gold. He got gold Lara Croft, and I'm sad. I really want. Oh, did you see who's coming to Fortnite, John?
Oh no, who?
Beast Boy from Teen Titans.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh, okay.
And Dame, I think me and Dame were talking about it. Does he transform? Yes. He does transform. So now, Dame, you got no excuse. That's it. Everyone's better now. That's right. Beast Boy is from Fortnite, and then he was drafted in Teen Titans.
That's right. I was actually going to play something else. I was going to play Dead by Daylight on Thursday.
Yes.
But
How is that?
But then Damien was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm too tired. I can't." and then all of a sudden I saw Damien streaming, playing Dead by Daylight without me.
Oh,
Wow. What a
Pretty
jerk,
rough.
bro.
Pretty messed up, dude.
So,
Pretty messed
just
up.
to
But
show
Dead by
you.
Daylight's actually a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it.
I want to see Kev's reaction to Dead by Daylight.
I would try it, but I need, like, it's one of those games where I need to play it as, like, or with people. It's the same reason why I don't, like, play Apex. Is because I know you need a group for that game. And I want to play Apex, but, like, it's not like Fortnite. I can't go solo. That's the only reason I haven't done that.
Canceled because I couldn't leave bed. I had to say I did not pull the same thing the next day because I didn't get on and stream the next day after saying I was too tired to play games. Just throwing that out there.
Angry.
I was having a sciatic nerve issue where I couldn't walk, so I was laying in bed.
The hell's a
playing
sciatic
games.
nerve issue? I've never.
You don't know what sciatic nerve is?
No.
Basically, it generally happens if you slip a disc in your lower back or something.
Oh,
And
okay.
it pinches a nerve that goes
Yep.
down through your entire leg. So yesterday, I don't know why, but yeah, I was in bed playing Mass Effect. Basically, my entire right hip, my ass cheek, all the way down to my ankle hurt so bad I couldn't walk, and if I did walk, my knee gave out every couple steps. It was
Gross.
pretty bad.
Well, we've done it. All right, let's move into the old newsy boys.
Didn't do this. Oh no, Damien, you're not getting this. You're not getting this. To play Dead by Daylight, I have to sit in my chair in the other room away from my bed to play Dead by Daylight and talk with people. I didn't sit here and tell you I couldn't play and then stream. That's the difference.
Oh, Aaron, whatever. Aaron, let's get into happy things. Let's get Aaron's happy boy things. I'm going to start with these sexy PS5 controllers because I want to know what Aaron
Never
thinks of them.
happy.
You are happy.
Happiness is overrated.
What I did forget is to put a link to the news article because I got so excited when I saw them. I hate those white PS5 controllers. I don't know about... They're not bad, but you want to know what's better? This sexy ass red one, Aaron.
Why don't they make a PS5 that's red?
I don't know.
Like, you have this cool looking controller and you don't have a console to match it.
No, and every time there's a company that goes out and makes like better side panels, Sony like shuts them down immediately. I don't know if anyone saw that. Like, have you seen those or no?
No.
Yeah, I have seen that.
I've seen skins, but not like full on side panels.
Oh yeah, there's a new company popping up every week, and then they get shut down. But this looks like a Spider-Man controller, and I am about it. Like,
I want to know why is Sony cracking down on that?
I have a feeling they're gonna sell their own panels.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that is a
Then-
pretty
then-
controller.
They should do it. Why are they not doing it? Do it.
I
Just
honestly,
do it.
there's that one, and then there's we have a trailer, so it looks it might look better. Actually.
Controllers have trailers.
They
now.
do. Look at this thing. I mean, I'm about it. I like the black one, but like, I don't want
Honestly,
that white system.
I feel like I'm gonna eventually get the black controller because I feel like the red's gonna sell out really quick. And
Oh yeah.
I don't want to dish out $80 for a controller immediately.
Are they $80 for a controller?
At least at GameStop they're $80, and they're
N-
probably $70 or $80. Yeah.
Nintendo charges $70 for their controllers. Why not have an $80 controller?
Okay, 70. Yeah.
69, nice, 99. That is too much for a controller. This is why I only have one official controller, and then I got this. Oh, this turns on the Xbox, and the sexy ass one.
See, that's why I get third-party controllers. Cause it only costs $20 to $30.
Yeah.
All I need is buttons. That's all I need. Just give me buttons that work.
Ooh.
I don't need Rumble. I don't need any fancy schmancy other gimmicks. Just give me buttons. That's all I need.
There's the one Eternal Quest. I know I have my like weird affinity with third party controllers, but there's like one big issue that I have with like Sony controllers, and this isn't like because I'm a new Xbox mark. This has been a problem forever. Is that like to play like Killzone or Uncharted on PS3, you need a PS3 controller because it has the 6-axis, and there are 0 third party controllers that have that.
You mentioned this before. What the heck is 6-axis?
It's like the motion controls in the Sony controller. That was like their big gimmick when it
Oh.
launched. So when you play Last of Us on PS3, like Joel's flashlight starts flickering, and you have to like tap the controller like you're tapping a flashlight, and it'll
And you
stay
have
stable.
to use that. You have to use that.
Have to do that. And
Oh.
I tried playing with with a third-party controller, it doesn't work. Well, send me a link to the one you have if that's true. And actually, so I thought it was like Sony games only, right? Army of Two, which is also on 360. Somehow in the PS3 version, there's like a parachuting level, and I was playing with like a wire controller, and I couldn't move, only to find out that they built in like 6-axis tilting of the parachute to move, and I'm like, this is the worst. I hate it. So I don't want to use my DualShock 3s because once they're done using them, like I can't use them anymore. So like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Same thing with PS4 controllers. So I don't want to use them if I don't have to. Like when I was playing Ghost of Tsushima, you have to use the touchpad to like do the wind thing. And then yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Aaron's back, don't worry.
There you go. I just have problems when games force stuff like that. At least make it optional.
Yeah, but
yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. I still stick by Afterglow best third-party controllers.
They were until I broke it with Doom Eternal.
I don't understand how you broke it.
I
have an Afterglow Xbox 360 controller that I've had since. Wow,
it's probably just a fluke. I love those controllers, but like
I've had it for like 12 years.
I want another
10
one.
different places I've lived. I don't take care of it at all. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. I just throw that shit around. Works fine.
I love that controller. I want another one. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Afterglow is shit. I was really upset when it broke because those like the thing with third party controllers. A lot of them like not from like the good companies like PowerA and PDP, but like the diagonals on sticks are always weird. Like especially in aiming, and like PowerA and PDP. Those controllers. Perfect. But like any other weird brand, it's always like like up, down, left, right, or fine. But then the diagonals are like, you know.
Yeah, so that's why I like Afterglow because like it's like right in that in between where it's cheap enough that like I'm saving money buying it, but it's good enough that like it's actually a decent controller.
Well, those Joy-Cons I have too, the weird bulky ass ones, those are really good too.
Mad Catz, not Mad Catz, please.
No, Mad Catz was good. You know what? Mad Catz had one cool thing.
I have a Mad Catz GameCube controller somewhere.
Get it.
I don't know where it is. I'll have to find it. I'll have it for next podcast. I'll show it off.
Well, Aaron, can you write this down? The tier listing best third-party controller brands. There we are.
Pretty sure that's already on there.
Is it really? Oh, good. I thought of that.
At least tier listing controllers.
John, John sent me something that just says this would be a good podcast topic. What was that?
It's in the Discord, I thought. Didn't he put one in the Discord?
Oh, we have to.
The Dreamcast guy.
Oh,
thing?
Yeah, that's gonna be last because I feel like that's gonna be a big discussion.
Yeah. Okay.
Dave, don't even ask me because I'm planning on watching it. I was gonna watch it tonight, and now I got a sleep study. So
watching a movie?
So yeah, Dame keeps asking me to watch a Mortal Kombat movie, and I want to watch it, but it's just my life. Anyway, who wants to talk about the best Nintendo game ever to come out ever, guys? Who's ready for this?
Best Nintendo game to ever come out ever?
The calculator has been released for the Nintendo Switch, guys. That's it.
Nice.
The generation's over. Mass Effect, throw it away. Resident Evil 8, throw it away. This is like dreams are real, bro. And you want to
my issue with this is like it was a fun meme, but then the fact that it actually costs money.
It costs $10. $10 for a calculator. Fuck the one on your phone. This is a Switch calculator. It is the most accurate calculator possible. Mm-hmm. And so, like, it starts as like a dumb news story because it's a meme, but the real story here is like, what the fuck is the eShop?
like literally, you can just. Do you have a phone that was made in the last 20 years?
No. But I bought a Switch.
Like I had a BlackBerry in like fucking early 2000s that had a calculator on it for free.
Damien goes $10 for fucking what? $10 for fucking math, bro.
Math is fun.
Dude, this is like the biggest story here is that like me and John were talking before. The eShop is just a fucking wasteland of like the dumbest shit on it. And I don't.
Here's the thing. Why. I don't mind that because like there's like if you actually go through it, there's random gems hidden in all the crap. Just kind of like a lot of like phone library, like game libraries and stuff. My issue is a $10 calculator. How can that even be allowed?
I don't know, but the thing is, like, it's not that area. It's just that, like, there's, like, dollar games that, like, look like they're not even good enough to be on the phone. And, like, for a Nintendo store, I'm, like, shocked. Like, remember Meme Run? Hi, Rushy. Remember Meme
Rushy.
Run on the Wii U? That was a game that was literally a endless runner that looked like it was drawn in pencil with the troll face guy dancing like, I'm going to find Meme Run. This was a game that was on the Wii U. This is why the Wii U failed.
I have it on the Wii U before I got delisted.
Can you please
That's
stream it?
amazing.
I should stream it. Maybe
All
I
right,
should.
this might get... Oh, I got to mute this. I'm so sorry. All right, I don't know whose video this is, but like, Aaron, this is the game. This is a game that somebody made and put on a Nintendo store.
And Nintendo approved it.
Yeah, and you want to know why it got taken down? Because apparently whoever made the troll face copyrighted it.
Oh my god.
This is like sometimes like we all like think like Nintendo is like the kings of quality sometimes, but sometimes they do like the exact other, and you're like, how did you allow this?
That's so confusing.
It's just so weird. Somebody needs to like really get on Nintendo's shit. Why is my TV knocking everywhere? It's just dumb. The calculator is the best game ever made. Game of the year. Aaron, put in our game of the year listing, by the way.
Oh, it will be. It'll be. It is in the voting for game of the year. We can vote on this one, bro.
I think we should all make
right
a collective
the
effort.
game of the year list is kind of like it's like Resident Evil 8.
Resident Evil 8,
Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon
Calculator.
Snap, and then Calculator.
Honestly, I think the VGAs, and then there's another game award show. I think they allow like community write-in votes. If we all don't write in Calculator on Switch, what is the world? I think we should all do this. I also still stand by that Clubhouse Games is like another victim of Nintendo quality, where nobody would have given a shit about that game if it wasn't a Nintendo game.
What game?
Clubhouse Games on Switch.
I like Clubhouse games. You don't have it?
No, but like the thing is, if that game came out on anything else and wasn't published by Nintendo, nobody would give a shit about it. I will stand by that forever.
Wait, that's actually a good question. Does Twitch have
Calculator section?
a game category for Calculator?
That is a good check.
It's probably under retro. Also, this
There
is
is
exactly
something called There's also Calculator the game.
Oh, that's
Calculator
the one.
360.
Oh, I don't know.
Also, why does it look like a calculator from like the 70s or
It
something?
looks like an
There's something
iPhone.
called Mario Calculator,
Excuse me.
Animal Crossing Calculator,
Why are there so many?
Pro Office Calculator, Spell Checker and Calculator.
Hi, Abby. We're wonderful. Why are there so many calculator versions on Twitch? This is the worst. I kind of hope there is like a hidden mini game in this calculator thing. Like somebody's gonna find it and like.
I have a feeling
you have to
that
turn
there's
it upside
something
down and
suspicious about this calculator. I think there's some kind of hidden software, maybe something to make a Switch easily hackable, or there's something going on in there.
I wouldn't be surprised at that point.
I would 100% not put stock that there's nothing in this calculator. It's just so weird that they're charging $10 for it.
Like if you just keep putting like 69, 69, 69 equals, and then you'll unlock something, and you could like play
Breaks the
homebrews.
Switch, and you own every Switch game not even released yet.
Yes.
Hold on. Abby, like it sounds interesting, but does it sound $9.99 interesting to have a calculator on your Switch?
I'm gonna buy it for you, Cab. I'm gonna buy it for you. I'm
A
gonna send it
scientific
over.
calculator.
Nintendo
And you're
doesn't
gonna
allow
have-
hacking.
yep.
I definitely don't have a hacked Wii U. I would never.
Oh, this is sure to be popular with students and engineers. Just walking into science class. Well, guys, got my Switch there.
Science class. Can you imagine just like on the job, you have to like, you're designing a building and you just whip out your Switch to make sure your measurements are right?
Oh.
Oh.
This is the best. I want somebody to bring their Switch around just for this. Oh.
That's so stupid.
It's incredibly stupid. I love it. Aaron,
Oh my God.
you might want to get Anitra for this one because Fatal Frame 1 is getting remade. Well, it's getting remade, Aaron. Fatal Frame's back.
Knows that. Remade or remastered? 'Cause I
It's
think
getting
remastered.
remade as a pachinko machine.
What does
Pachinko
that
height?
even mean?
You never heard of pachinko?
No, like I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
It's kind of like a slot machine in Japan, but like it's got a little more like
Hi, Static.
what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Like it's kind of like it's more of a pinball vibe to the slot machine, if that makes sense. It's very big in Japan, but it's essentially a fatal frame slot machine. Because nothing scarier than gambling all of your money away. Am I right, guys?
I mean, that's actually kind of true.
I mean, like, yeah. So, like, Konami is just, I think Fatal Frame's Konami, right?
No.
No. Who makes Fatal Frame?
Actually, Nintendo owns part of the Fatal Frame franchise.
So this is Nintendo's fault. It doesn't really give me any gameplay of the pachinko machine. Like, damn it.
Question: can you get that in the West though?
No. Oh,
Okay.
pachinko.
You could buy it on your You could buy it on your Japanese account, I assume.
I don't want it for sale. Bing. I use Bing.
So it's developed by Tecmo. But I heard Nintendo has a share in this.
Yeah.
I
So
wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that makes sense why they're like one of the few horror games that are basically Nintendo exclusive.
Static asked me who uses Bing. I do because I want Xbox gift cards. That's why. So essentially, the metal balls are like their currency, Aaron.
Interesting.
Metal balls.
Yeah, and like there's like a little more gimmicks than just watching like the thing. Like I don't like slot machines because there's no interactions. So,
I've never
like,
played pachinko. I would like to play to see what it is because we all make fun of it, but I generally don't know what it is. Like
I would definitely, and especially being Fatal Frame and that being Anitra's favorite thing, I would definitely like buy something like that for her for Christmas or something.
Did you ever see the erotic Castlevania one?
No,
Because Japan.
There's a Metal Gear, I think, pachinko machine. Like Konami made a
you mean
Metal
an
Gear
overrated pachinko machine?
How dare you? There's a So this is how Castlevania comes back, guys, with an erotic pachinko machine. I don't even know what that means, but Konami erotic violence, whatever that means.
Erotic violence.
It's only $2,700. Does anyone want to buy it?
Yes.
You would
Right
Aaron.
now.
I need to.
Pricey.
Can we find? Let's see if we can find gameplay of it personally. Oh, it's a trailer. We got
a trailer.
There's a trailer for the pachinko machine.
This is gonna get you demonetized.
It's on YouTube. That's not that's it's a trailer by Jonathan Nightmare. What is why do you need a trailer for a slot machine? I don't really get it. Like, and I can't even read any of it. So does anyone know
everything?
Does anyone know Japanese? There's
an app on your phone that'll translate it for you in real time.
Oh really? Oh, the Google Lens thing, right?
It's not perfect, but it gets the job done.
I don't know if I want this.
I can play a Japanese baseball video game with that.
I mean, who wants to play a Japanese thing? Great. This is the worst thing ever. Anyway, so Fatal Frame's coming back in the way we all wanted. I'm so excited. I can't wait. 10 out of 10. Best game ever.
Ever. There's another question if you want to add it.
It's already. You know what? I realized it's in the rewards queue. So I took them off.
Rewards queue.
Cool. Thanks. What else do we have? Oh, the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance thing. We kind of talked about that, so I guess we can.
No, what's the original Xbox?
So the Xbox Series. This is just a theme that came out. So the Xbox Series S and X have a new theme that you can get. And it's the original Xbox thing. It's got the glowing green orb. Oh, I do.
Did you put it on yours?
Oh yeah.
I refuse.
Why? What's wrong with
I think
this?
I think it looks cool.
I love it.
Xbox was dumb.
I like the original Xbox.
Aaron hates fun.
360 is peak Xbox.
Like by hardware design or software? Because the hardware is ass, and you know it.
By everything.
I have to disagree. I actually really like the original more than the 360.
I have a launch 360 that never red ringed, so I don't know. I think all of you are just making up these issues.
Oh, we all made it up. 33% of users made it up.
I think so. I have a launch 360. First month it came out, and I have zero issues.
I hope the next time you use it,
I've had this system for years, and it still works. I used to play it every day back in high school.
Aaron's the only person that has a working launch 360.
It's true.
I honestly might be.
Listen, Dave. I'm never gonna say no to beans, but here's the deal. Like, there's the game store I used to work at. They don't even sell or take in original 360 models anymore. They refuse.
That's hilarious.
They refuse. They will not take them. So you can only get Slims now. And honestly, good move, because working at GameStop, when people would trade in 360s, I was like, I guarantee you this is rendering, because it was from like a high school kid who, one, doesn't understand we can't give cash to minors. Two, just thinks that like nobody's gonna check this thing ever. Like, I'm really shocked the 360 was so successful with how fucking bad it was built as a whole.
Because it was just, I don't know.
It was good.
The games on it were fine, and Sony really fucked up their own issues there.
That generation had the worst start to it ever, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty.
This gen is not so great either.
This one
That's
is
true.
not doing too well.
Well,
at least the systems. I will say, at least the systems are working.
What a transition that you guys did so smoothly and nobody brought attention to. Aaron, did you watch the video I sent you?
You sent me a video.
Oh my fucking god! I hate you so much. Why the fuck are you on this cast?
Because I came up with it and I used to do all the hard work.
So essentially, hello Faye. If you, John, give him a brief rundown, because I have to decompress right now. It's John's job now.
Kevin's so angry.
I'm just like, why the fuck do I send you anything?
You sent it to me forever. I was still in finals, I think, when you sent it to me. How
No.
the fuck was I supposed to remember?
It was like 2 days ago.
It was at the beginning of the week.
I will I'm going to look for receipts. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
No, John, go ahead and talk. I'll handle this. Nobody can see it, Aaron. Don't worry about it. I can't find it. Never mind. Fuck it. I'm just mad at Aaron now. Go on, John.
But you could play the video over Aaron's face and like mute it.
I could. That would be.
then while
There's
I
an idea.
talk.
There's an idea.
So yeah, Dreamcast guy did a video calling out someone who works at IGN, who basically said the truth, but anyway, he disagreed with it, that, hey, there's no point in getting a PS5 right now. Just get an Xbox Series X and play Game Pass. And so he was all up in arms, and he was like, how dare they say that? Look at all these games for PlayStation 5. And he pulled out a whole bunch of PlayStation 4 games.
Right.
He was like, look at all the games you can play. I'm like, excuse me? So I was like, I didn't understand. I always usually agree with Dreamcast guy, but I think he was completely off with that take.
I do too.
So-
I don't know if I could play his video without getting DMCA'd, but Aaron, fuck your face.
Oh.
So essentially, what John's saying is like, this guy said, who was it? Justin Davis. Since the launch of the next gen, I've done a complete 180. At this point, I would not recommend a PS5 to people, not until it has more games. Get a Series X and sign up for Game Pass.
I thought that was a fair take, to be fair. I thought that was like, makes common sense.
It does, but it doesn't. Because
I have an issue with this. Because
All right.
yeah, go
my
ahead.
issue with this is, if you're only getting it for Game Pass, why are you getting a next gen console anyways? Just get an Xbox, like an Xbox. What is it? Xbox One.
One, right?
Well, that is true.
Like
Yes.
if you're getting it just for, because Game Pass doesn't have any like Xbox doesn't have new games either. Neither of them do. This gen doesn't have new games. They're all old games, either remastered or remade for the new systems.
That is
It's
just,
like,
there's nothing specific for the Xbox Series S or X right now.
yeah, like I think this take is just bad in general. I think if you're only in it for like a large game library, don't get a next gen console, because there's literally 0 point right now.
So
I think, yeah, there should have been a little asterisk, is specifically for people who are interested in a next-gen console who do not have an Xbox One. I think
Right.
that's how I took it.
So for me, if you have to get a next gen console, I also don't see the difference between either of them. Game Pass is great. Don't get me wrong. I think Game Pass is amazing. I have Game Pass because I have a Series S. But believe it or not, with my experience with what is it, PS Now, is it called?
Yep.
It's not as good as Game Pass, but it's still pretty freaking good. It still does the job. There's still plenty of games on there. Plus, with the PS5, if you get the PS Plus collection or whatever it is, that comes immediately with like, was it 12 to 15 games that are all like PlayStation's like greatest hits per se. Like I know there's like the God of War game, Last of Us, Persona 5. I know there's like a long list with even other, like a bunch of other games. Like, and that all comes with the PS5 too. So it's not even, it's like literally you buy the PS5 and you get all those games with it. So if you have 0 consoles, it's almost better to get that because then you don't have to pay anything extra and you get those.
Yes, but I agree with you.
What if you have a PS4? If you have a PS4 already, do you really need a PS5 right now?
If you have a PS4, I don't think you need a next-gen console in general.
Right.
If I didn't have the situation come up where I was able to get one in person thanks to Chris and my girlfriend, I wouldn't have a PS5. I was going to wait until probably next year before I got one.
As somebody who had an Xbox One, it had a wonky HDMI port. So I was like, well, if I'm not going to go buy a new Xbox One, I'm going to go get a Series S or X. Yes, I am wonky port, Kev. Thank you, John. But so like even now I'm like, oh, I have a Series S. Now I can play the new games. I've played one single Series S exclusive game, The Medium, on which was like a big deal because it was like, oh, it's coming to Game Pass. It's like a spooky horror game. Well, the game was like the most average game in the world. And other than that, like I don't. There's no next gen games that like are only there. And like, yeah, so what he also says is I play an Xbox game literally every night and I haven't turned on my PS5 in 2 months. Returnal looks great, but it's $70. So Returnal, there you go. You have a next gen PS5 game. Ratchet and Clank's coming out. Those games are good. Even if Returnal's not your thing, it's still there. But like Xbox has fucking no exclusives right now for Series S. I can't think of one. I asked Aaron to give me one.
Let's be real. If we're going to talk about the future, Sony's going to have the better exclusives. It's the one thing Sony's always had.
Yeah.
It may not always have the better system, but it always has the better exclusives. Granted, I think both takes are wrong. I think what Dreamcast guy's saying is wrong too, because at the point, like if it's the way you said it, where he's trying to use like these PS4 games as like library.
Skip to the part where he brings his entire library over.
So what he says is I'm tired of hearing the PS5 has no games, and then he goes, look at all these games for the PS5, and then he whips out PS4 games. Like, dude,
and a lot of those are third party that are on Game Pass.
So what I've learned in this video is that the PS5 and Series S have no games. I've learned the PS4 has games in this whole video.
Yeah, so he's basically saying buy a PS4.
Yeah.
That's not the point he's trying to make.
Well, I will say there's no point in getting a PS4 now, because if you can get a PS5, it will play all these games.
Well, if they made it available, you can't even buy a PS5
right
now.
And Ziggy's right. Both of them have no games.
If you have the option to get a next gen console, sure, get whichever one you prefer. I just don't think. I think dude on Twitter's take is awful.
So you clicked that down vote.
I did. I clicked the down vote because he's fucking wrong. I even commented. So the PlayStation 4 has games. What we learned. Like
that was the main issue I had with the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I 100%. I 100% agree with that. Like I said, for me personally, I think both takes are wrong, because like he is like the first thing's wrong because neither system has their own games. Like they're all just playing old libraries. I have both next gen consoles. They're just playing their old games. Let's be real. Secondly, I don't agree with him because again, like the PS5 doesn't have any games. The Xbox Series X doesn't have any games. They all have last gen games. If you're trying to say the PS4 games are the PS5 games, no, they're PS4 games that play on PS5.
Can I give the perspective of a retro gamer? It's like when you got a Super Nintendo, you didn't want to play NES games on it. Like, you want to play Super Nintendo games. And then when you got the N64, you're not going to want to play Super Nintendo games on there. You want to play N64. Wrong. So each generation, you look forward to this brand new library of next-gen games.
Yeah.
And now we're in a time where, like, buy new hardware to play last-gen games. Well, I'm like, what the fuck is happening with gaming?
Yes and no. Because, like, the thing is, I don't want all those games I have to go to waste. Like, especially now that we're entering, like, a digital age where, like, I know everyone's like, oh, they're physical games. I get it, whatever. But like, if I bought all these digital games, I want to still play them. You know,
no, backwards compatibility is good. The thing is, that's all we have right now.
Yeah,
yeah. I think so. I think what John's saying is he agrees with you about like the backwards compatibility.
But it should be the thing I look forward to.
Yes, there needs to be new games. You can't just rely on the old games.
Yes,
like that's not.
I'm with you there.
Which there's too much like nostalgia driven remasters, as someone who played a remaster last night because I'm a Mass Effect fucking fanboy, there's just too much going on with like everything being nostalgia driven and based off of old games without really giving us new ideas and new stuff.
Everything, there's too many remasters and remakes. I think that some are justified, some are not, and I guess that's just subjective, but I
Yeah.
just feel like there's way too much of this remake, remaster, port thing going on.
So
I think remakes should be saved for games like basically most of the Fire Emblem's old catalog, like the stuff that's Japanese exclusives. Now that the franchise is big in the West, remake the ones that were Japanese exclusive for the West. The games that are like I know there's other franchises, but I have like firsthand experience with Fire Emblem. The GameCube and Wii Fire Emblems that are $100 to $300 on the secondary market, and you can't get them anywhere besides their hardware. Why the hell aren't they either at least updated to be on the Switch or completely remade?
That's my issue. I feel like a lot of games that are getting remastered and ports don't need it. They're readily available, but then the games that should get remastered and ported because they're not available or we never got it in this country, why aren't those getting remade and ported?
Exactly. That's how I feel. Like, I'm cool with remakes and remasters. But I think the focus needs to be more on games that aren't readily available. I mean, every once in a while, like, I really liked Mass Effect Trilogy getting remastered because there was quality of life things that the first one needed to be brought up with the rest of the trilogy. So I was fine with that. I'm also a fanboy, so my opinion doesn't matter. But
also, there are PlayStation people that never played the first Mass Effect.
Also true, because it originally was just an Xbox exclusive.
Which was stupid. It's like with the Wii U. You get Mass Effect 3 and that's it.
So like the thing is, not every game has to be like remastered, but I want them all to be available.
That's so like
they don't have to remaster
like,
them. Just port them.
Mass Effect I was fine with because the first one definitely needed to be remastered. That one is, as I said at the beginning of this podcast, it was pretty rough. It was a product of its time. But like most of the time, like, why are we remastering games that are one gen off? Like, that just doesn't make sense to me.
So I used to be in that camp, but you have to remember, like, us here in this little chat and us here that stream, play games, watch a lot of YouTube stuff, you have to remember, we are a really, really small percentage. It seems like we're everywhere, but, like, all my friends, they don't give a shit about it. They don't care about PS4. The second that PS5 came out, PS4's in the garbage. They're over it. They've moved on. We are very small people that care about anything more than what's out now.
Moved on to what? What are they playing on their PS5?
Well, I'm using an example. Like
okay.
So I told my buddy about the CMOS battery thing about like the PS4. He goes, I don't care. I have the PS5. He doesn't care. Like,
yeah, it's true.
But what does that have to do with what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is, like, a lot of these people just don't care about old stuff anyway. So like, they don't care if new games even get like ported over. They just see a remaster and they go, oh, that's neat. Like, you know what I mean?
I do feel like there's a short attention span of things. When people play a game, they're moving on to the next thing. Like, if you, a lot of people didn't care that, hey, all of the PlayStation 4 games you downloaded on your console will not work anymore because of this battery issue. A lot of people didn't care. It's like, well, I moved on to the PS5. There was no attachment to all this money you invested in this console. People are like, whatever, I moved on. It's shocking, but that's just how people are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still say remasters and remakes need to focus more on games that you can't get.
I agree.
I just think they should all be available with this digital age. Just move it all.
I don't think remakes or remasters should be made on gens that are within 2 gens of the game.
Maybe, but like, you know, what was all right, here actually I do have an example. So when Last of Us Remastered came out, like that came out at the ass end of PS3. Like I think that like the same year PS4 came out. Am I wrong? No, maybe it was a year later. But like I knew people that were like excited to play the remastered Last of Us, which came out at the start of PS4. I was like, it just came out. But people were like, I don't have my PS3 anymore.
And they're remastering it again, apparently.
Don't
There's a rumor of that. Do we need to remaster things that came out last gen? Do we need to do that?
That's what I'm saying. I personally don't think, especially now that we're getting to where, like, if you're remastering a PS4 game, like, what's going to be the big difference from a PS4 to a PS5 game? Like, there's going to be differences like on originally like a game made originally for PS4 versus a game made originally for PS5. There will be differences. But if you're taking a PS4 game, how much can you upgrade it without just completely redoing it to make it better for PS5? Like, I don't think you can do that much personally.
Well, I mean,
it's
if
not like
all...
you're going from PS2 to PS4 or PS2 to PS5 where the systems are completely like 100 times better,
right?
Hardware wise.
I don't know why it's limiting people on the Q&A thing. Sorry about that. All right, Chris, try it now. But no, like, so if things are backwards compatible, I like that you don't even bother because it should just move and go over. You know, like that I'm with. But like, yeah, I mean. Like PS3 360 games, yeah, remaster, remake, move it over, because especially the PS3, because that system's built like shit. But like if it, like PS4 games, don't remaster, don't waste your time.
I just don't understand, like, how much of an improvement can you give me on a PS4 game? I just don't know how big of an improvement you can get without completely building it from like the ground up, which would become a complete remake. Which then at that point the game is fresh enough, unless it's like very early PS4 game. I don't see how, again, it would ever be necessary.
I think the problem is that 1080p 60 frames per second was supposed to be the standard last gen, and it wasn't. If you notice, every game had a different resolution and frame rate.
We didn't even hit that.
And so this gen is like, let's remaster that game that came out last gen, but this time it's going to run properly. And it's gonna like, okay, I guess
we finally figured out how to make our game run what the standard was supposed to be.
Yeah, I feel like
that's the problem.
We never got there. We never got to like 1080p 60, and they were already like, guys, 4K is the thing. I'm like, we didn't even figure the last one out yet, guys.
Yeah, that's the thing is we're jumping to 4K. We didn't even get 1080p 60 frames. So but we're jumping to 4K.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, Dreamcast guy, I genuinely like his content most of the time. That was the worst fucking take I've heard in my life. Like,
I'm just gonna say, this was I've never watched any of his content. This was a bad introduction.
He's actually pretty good, but like,
yeah, I like his videos, but this time I was like, what?
I don't want to say this without out of context, but I feel like that was like a really huge like like we make fun of Aaron for being a fanboy because a joke. I really feel like listen. I like Review Tech USA, but Aaron, like that was the definition of a fanboy take. I think that was somebody who's like that was like, how dare you say shit about PlayStation? Like, look at all my PlayStation games. Like, dude, your PlayStation 4 has games.
The thing is, he's one of those people, and it's okay. Like this, if you're a big Sony fan, you really want that PS5, that shiny new hardware. Yeah. He's one of those people, and that's fine. But don't just kind of be blinded to the fact that, hey, you're going to be playing last gen games on this console.
Which
exactly. I honestly, I got it because of my situation and how lucky I got. But I also wanted it because like I wanted it for one feature in a baseball game. Like that's not much. But that I'm such a huge baseball fan that it's only on next gen to have Stadium Creator.
And Kev loves baseball.
I love baseball. I downloaded MLB The Show.
I hope you really did, because we're gonna play eventually.
I have to re-download it, but I'll download it again.
But it's like just... next gen, like it's just not. Like I keep seeing dumb posts in different groups, like, "Is the next gen consoles worth it?" And I'm like, coming from someone who has 2 next-gen consoles, no, not really, not yet.
Yeah.
It will be eventually, but with how hard it is, like, because I keep saying, I've had friends go like, oh, I can get a PS5 for $800. And I'm like, no, just wait till it's more available. There's nothing new on it to get right now. Like, there is literally, like, a 1% point to doing it if you desperately need these games. But, like, I would never do more than retail. I just don't
That's what's making this worse, to have the unavailability of these consoles. So not only do you not have games, but yet people are spending $700, $800, $900 on something without games. It's, like, weird.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're paying retail on the system, whatever, I get it. That's what I did. I understand getting the new system for retail. But if you're going to go spend 1.5 to 2 times the price for a system that doesn't have new games...
Well, yeah. So one of my best friends. I hate saying my best friend. I always feel like that's like super favoritism. That's a weird thing. Anyway, so he was willing to buy I think he was going to drive from where I live to the Bronx. No, not the Bronx. Manhattan. He was going to drive to Manhattan to buy a PS5, which is like a solid hour and a half drive, right? He was going to go like on a Wednesday night. Like he had work the next day. He was like, fuck it. He was going to spend $800 on a PS5. And like the kid
After driving all that, wasting gas, wasting time, being tired for work.
Oh, I'm not even done yet. Trust me. He got into New York and the guy deleted his Facebook account.
Oh.
So it was probably like a fake ass post just to fuck with somebody. So so I asked like, what the fuck do you need to play to drive an hour and a half to get an $800 PS5? And the reasons he gave me were he thinks Sackboy's Big Adventure looks fun. Fine, if that's what you want to play on it, great. Is that $800 good? No. Then he said, I don't want to play the worst version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. He's right now, since September, playing the PS4 version of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So he didn't even hold to that. Like, so what the fuck are you doing?
As someone who's played both versions, there's very small differences.
Yeah, like I know.
There is more of a difference between PS4 and PS5 Madden than there is PS4 and PS5 Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, like I know cross-gen games are cross-gen games, but like, dude, you can't tell me that was the fucking that was worth it. Like, what could be so different?
It's the new shiny thing. It's like, it reminds me of limited run games. Like there are people who buy every limited run game release, like every single one. And I'm like, are you going to play all those games? Like, I think people just want it to have, it's like, oh, it's limited. I need it for my collection. And it's
Chris
just,
said
it's
the
one of those
FOMO
things.
is real. And I 100% agree. Because like even me yesterday, before Nitra got me Mass Effect, I had seen people playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm like, man, I really want this. Like I've gone out and bought a games that I still haven't played. Because like, oh, I see other people playing it. It's like, it's a game I want, but I definitely could have just waited. But then I go and buy it and then never play it until like a year later.
Yeah, and I'm guilty of that too. I think everybody is, where it's kind of like you buy a game at $60 a day of, and then you just kind of like put it on your shelf, or you intend to get to it, and then weeks, months later, the price drops, and you're like, I didn't even get to play that, and I bought it at launch. I could have waited, you know?
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I have so many games like that. It's actually... Like, it's gotten to the point where unless it's one of, like, my top franchises now that I really, really love, I don't buy games day one very much anymore at all, because I'm really guilty of buying games and then either starting them, playing them for an hour, and then not playing them for 2 years, or just not playing them for a year or two.
Yeah, which is why, I just don't, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing the hype yet. It's been said that like like 2 or 3 of consoles when they really hit their stride. Like even the Switch when it came out, like I was waiting for. I think I waited till Octopath Traveler to get one because I was like, both these games are like.
I didn't wait super long because, I really love Nintendo handheld systems.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Three Houses was announced pretty quickly.
Was it?
It didn't come out quickly, but it was announced pretty quickly. And I really wanted it. So plus I knew there was going to be Pokemon games on it, so that's why I was like, oh, we're finally going to get the Pokemon I want, which we didn't, but like there were still some fun Pokemon games on it. It wasn't what I wanted, but there were still some fun ones.
There was. Yeah, I don't know. What I'm trying to even think, like, as I bought this as a Game Pass machine, and then I think it's mostly still been that. I think Mortal Kombat 11, and then, yeah, really, I can't think of many games I've bought on my Xbox Series S, which is fine. I think Game Pass is great, and I hope PlayStation Now gets to the same level, but...
I think Game Pass is really good because a lot of current gaming, again, perspective of a retro gamer, a lot of current games are just broken as fuck. Like they're just broken, they're buggy, and you're to invest so much money on something, they may not be worth it. I mean, a Game Pass is great to test out these games, and if you really like it, you can go out and buy it if you want, but at least it's a good kind of testing service.
Yeah, especially since the demo is dead, you know?
Remember when people had demos?
I do remember demos.
Those aren't real.
Demos aren't real? Well, I mean, now they are. You're right. That's true. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck Dreamcast guy was thinking. Did we hit them all?
Yeah, boy.
Yep.
We probably don't have enough to do Gauntlet, but we got Q&As. Let's do the Q&As, everybody. If you got Q&As, we got a Channel Point Redemption. I'll keep looking at them, even if we answered things. We'll do the Gauntlet another time, because we're almost at the hour and a half. Let's hit it. Boys, how do you like my Doom Eternal wallpaper? Pretty sexy, right? I know.
Yeah, dude. The sexiest.
So if you got a Q&A, drop it in the Q&A thing. I have one from last week I did not answer from Rocknut, so I'm going to hit it now. So my bad,
monster.
buddy. I am a monster. Who is one MMA fighter you think is unbeatable in their weight class? I don't know anyone that's unbeatable.
Console Kev, bro. Unbeatable. Can't beat him.
Probably Israel Adesanya, because his only loss is when he moved up to light heavyweight, and he lost by decision. So probably Israel Adesanya. I know you guys don't give a shit about MMA, but...
I just don't know the fighters anymore. It's been so long since I've really paid attention.
Yeah, John. John, this is not a closed beta testing. How dare you call a game past that? That is not true at all. You're gonna tell me Doom Eternal is a beta test? How dare you?
Dude, Doom Eternal sucks.
Controversial.
Fuck all y'all. All right, I guess I'll change it.
I think it's bizarre that Doom Eternal does not have any online multiplayer. That's kind of shocking to me.
Doom Eternal has online multiplayer.
No, it doesn't.
Doom Eternal? Yes, it does.
No.
Nobody's on it.
No, Doom 2016 has.
Wait, yes, there's a thing called
no
battle mode. What is that?
That's what the controversy was. Doom 2016 had a separate dev team make the multiplayer, but with Doom Eternal, they decided fuck it, no online multiplayer.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It's sad that I've never played it, and I know this, Kev, and you don't know this.
You're right. I saw it on the thing. I won't fight you on it. And just to get to Deviant, hello Deviant. He says Ken Shamrock. He's not an active fighter anymore, but
hey Deviant.
He's also there. Anyway, moving on to the next Q&A. So sorry, Rocknut, I missed that. Is New Mutants worth the watch? What the hell's New Mutants? From Damien there. What is New Mutants? Does anyone know?
Is it like an X-Men movie? I don't know. It sounds like an X-Men thing to me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, Dame. Love you. Don't know. Oh, it is an X-Men movie, apparently. Google is wannabe Bing. That's right. All right, let me see what New Mutants is. Let's just see if we can get it. I don't know what this is. Dusk is a retro. New Mutant. Oh, it's from 20th Century Fox. So the answer is no already. They've done so well with what's it called? What's that movie? Fantastic Four? Yes, right. I mean,
wasn't this movie like delayed like 500 million times?
That's what Ziggy just said. It's been in limbo since they were in high school and they've graduated college.
Oh.
Yeah, so this was part when Fox still had the rights to make X-Men movies. That tells you how old this movie is, and it's finally coming out.
Yeah, because I know this actress. Where is she? What is her hair? She's from other things, but like I've seen her only in new things. Where is she now? Of course, she's not popping up. That girl, she's been in stuff before, but like she's way older now. Who is that? I don't know. I might watch it as a meme at this point. And this looks horrifying. What the fuck? This is an X-Men movie?
I heard that it had to be re-edited and reshot so many times because they decided to make it more horror-based or scary, where it was originally just kind of comedic, and they decided to make it, they changed direction, so it's going to probably be an editing nightmare, but I don't know, it might be good.
Neat. I don't know, maybe I'll watch it. So I guess we're going to go with that. Let's see.
I've never watched any of the X-Men movies except for Logan.
Which
was a good movie.
I heard that was good. Actually, random thought. X-Men Origins Wolverines is a good license game on 360 and PS3. Super violent. Might be worth a playthrough. Don't get the PS2 version, I've heard.
I haven't played X-Men the official game on Xbox yet, but I'm going
What is with you in these weird Xbox licensed games that you're just going for? Like Aquaman.
I have a lot of them. I like them. You missed me playing Terminator. It was really
No,
Oh
weird.
my
no,
goodness.
you have to get the redemption one. There's literally a game called Terminator 3 Redemption because it was so bad. They said, "Here's our redemption game." It's like the better version of that game.
No, what's funny about that Terminator game is whenever the Terminators show up, you start shooting, and then all of a sudden, these heavy metal music starts playing.
Hell
and it's like,
yeah.
where's this guy with the guitar? Like, it's just like all of a sudden, I start wailing at the guitar, and
the same
then
thing
you
with
kill the
Doom.
Terminators, and the music stops.
That's the same thing with Doom. It's like the second an enemy's on screen, like it's like ambient, and the second one imp is just like. I'm like, oh shit, this got real fucking metal real fast.
They should have like a band in the background somewhere. Like, it would be really funny.
Like Revolution X, just get that.
That game
Yeah.
is horrible.
The X-Men play. Damien asked to remember the X-Men PlayStation games. I have Mutant Academy, and it's fucking terrible.
DB, I'm looking. There was a
I feel like there
RoboCop
was a
game
good
for
one.
Xbox, and I'm looking for it. It's
That is the
pricey
one.
and
Oh,
hard to
RoboCop.
find.
No, RoboCop. I'm thinking Terminator. Never mind.
I'm on
Oh.
the lookout for that, DB. I will stream that at some point.
Oh boy, do we ever want to do that? X-Men Legends is a good time though.
That is a really good game. I like it. I have both on GameCube.
X-Men Legends. Which one is that? What is it?
It's a
play
Diablo. It's a Diablo clone.
It plays like the Marvel Alliance games.
like? Okay, that's
It's
what I
fun.
thought. It was the like. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Those games are good. I like those.
Damien also asked a Frenemy Fire charity stream when? I don't know. We could probably do that.
Oh, Damien, you
I
have to
am the
talk to me this
charity.
weekend. I have 5 days until my birthday, and I want to do a charity stream on my birthday.
I am the charity though. Please, I need the money. We can do that though. I would like to do up like a St. Jude's one or something like that. DV. I have the Ultimate Edition. DV. He's asking if I've got the Highwood Effecta.
You
Or
skipped
trifecta.
over Chris's question.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I did. What was he
Favorite
asking?
X-Men member?
Oh no, it's at the
X-Men.
bottom of the list. But I guess we'll move it up since we're there. Best X-Men member is Wolverine, obviously.
No, Dazzler.
Who's Dazzler?
How do you not know who Dazzler is?
Because you act like I read comic books. That's why. Let me find out who Dazzler is. All right, I'm on it.
Yes. Yeah, please Google Dazzler.
I'm gonna Bing it. Thank you.
Bing it. Oh, I forgot. Bing.
I gotta Bing it. Know who I love? What was it?
Nightcrawler.
Who's the magician girl from Injustice? I know it's
Magician Girl.
not. She was in Injustice. I don't know anything about Dazzler. I like her because she looks like Tina. So hold on. I don't know who Dazzler is. I've never heard of her.
Nightcrawler is best X-Men.
Kev hasn't played the X-Men arcade game, I guess.
Yes, I have.
Oh, Dazzler's in the X-Men arcade game.
I was always Wolverine. Magician girl from Injustice. There we go. I don't remember her name, but I was like, oh, this looks like Tina.
I don't know a magician girl from Injustice.
Zatanna, not the dark magician girl.
I never heard of her.
Zatanna.
Tana. That's one of Anita's favorite characters.
I clearly have a type. You might have noticed. But I was like, oh, that looks like Tina, so I was in. Anyway, Zatanna.
I love Rogue 2, Deviant.
My
Rogue
answer
is awesome.
my answer to best X-Men character is now Zatanna.
I'm pretty sure that's doesn't count.
It counts to me, okay? She's
Injustice
real.
Injustice is DC.
I
X-Men
know
is
it
Marvel.
I know. it
Okay,
is.
just
I'm
double
like-
checking on that.
Nightcrawler is best X-Men.
Yes, I love
that-
Nightcrawler.
Definitely Wolverine. Like he's the guy.
Ev, you're so basic.
I know that. I'm aware.
Where are your Ugg boots? Where's your North Face jacket? Go get yourself a pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, I don't like those. Actually, so speaking of
Pumpkin
being
spice
basic,
lattes are actually really good, but that's besides the point.
that the day we were doing Mario Kart, I was losing to Stevie if he's still here, and he was just beating all of our asses. But you want to know? I switched to basic ass Mario. I beat him. So don't whatever works.
I kicked your booty in Street Fighter. Remember that?
First of all, I also kicked your booty, and we will have a running tally this time. Because like we backed out like 20 times, so the tally was all thrown off. So there we are. Let's see. Will there be more guests, Damien asked? Yes, there will be. Of course there will be. We just gotta like find people we vet. That's why Static's been on 3 times. Oh no, twice. One because Aaron was busy, and then the other time it was like a last second thing, and he was around. So pretty much only John and Static. Those are the guests. That's our whole list, everybody.
Actually,
No.
I have an entire freaking notepad with like
I was gonna say,
40 people on it.
Whip out this list. We got to get more people around.
It's somewhere. I gotta
Jeez,
figure it
Damien
out.
threw like 20 in a row. When will I play Dead by Daylight?
Yep, win.
When will I will.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
in. I'm ready to play.
All right.
Anytime.
What are you guys doing Sunday afternoon?
Ooh.
I mean, I gotta help Tina dig up the lawn on Sunday, but then once I'm done with that, like whatever.
Kev's reaction to playing that game for the first time would be funny.
Why?
He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I doing this? How do
That's
I do
me
this?
every game.
Where do I go?
I do that literally. I play Uncharted 2, which is a linear game, and I go, where do I go? Like, it's my favorite game of all time. Where do I go? Like, I don't know. Do I have water? I do have water in here, actually, Will. It's probably
Water's for
gross.
quitters.
So, whatever. Anyway, I'll play Dead by
I don't
Daylight.
have a hydrate channel point thing because I don't drink water. It's against my
What?
religion.
Oh.
No, what? Do you really not drink water?
Never drink water once in my life.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. Aaron's a liar. Anyway.
I drink vodka.
All right, Aaron, this is probably why you have...
Before every match we wrestled, I drank vodka.
God damn it, John. Who do you want to
feel
eat?
like, why are
wants-
there no beans happening? So
Oh,
that's why...
so the sound alert is off because it gets very distracting in the podcast, but I see the beans. Who do you want to eat the bean, John?
Oh, I get to choose?
Yeah, anyone that does the beans during these get to pick.
Oh, okay. What? Can you both have a bean?
Nope, it's one bean.
Okay, wait.
You
I'll
got-
I'll correct that.
All right.
Okay.
You're both having a bean.
All
There
right.
you go.
One bean today. Oh, let's do peach barf for the memes.
I'm doing the booger.
Oh. Ah! That barf, fuck you, John. Eat shit.
Oh, I apologize.
All right. Booger time.
Nope, done. Can't do it. Oh, fuck my life. Oh, did you Were you there, John? Were you there when we played Mario Kart last time on stream or no?
No. How did that go?
So it went well, and Tina was talking a bunch of shit. Like these beans aren't that bad. These beans aren't that bad. And she got spoiled milk, and she was done. She had to turn around in the
Spoiled
chair.
milk isn't bad. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
but it's worse than booger.
So all the other ones were fine, but not that one.
Oh, she was a champ on all of them. She's like, oh, it's rotten egg. It's gross, but like whatever. But everyone's taste buds are different. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rockman says you can draw Kev a map, and anybody asks where to go. Yes,
That's not true. That's not true.
I would.
He would ask where's the map because he doesn't know how to open it in any game
Exactly.
ever.
Actually, so funny enough, at work we have like the blueprints for the apartments we're setting up, and they're like turned even to the way where like the front door is, so we can map ourselves. I'm still like, where the fuck is this outlet? Like the whole time. So I will play Dead by Daylight, and as a follow up, no, I didn't know I had a mobile app name. Thanks. Chris asks the important question: why is Aaron? Which I agree. Why is Aaron? Why is Aaron the guy that's like, I'm definitely awake right now. I'm gonna be there. And then Aaron is a sleepy boy.
I mean,
You know?
I was there. I don't know what you're talking about. I was here before 9.
Hi, Skippy. How are you? You're at the tail end of this, but there's that. John, why is Aaron? Please explain.
I don't know.
Nobody knows why Aaron. Aaron, why are you?
Why not?
Whoa, deep bro. Rockna asks, does Kevin's back hurt from carrying Aaron during every podcast? No, sometimes he carries me. No, there's days where, like, I gotta be honest, there's days when Aaron is, like, definitely the ringleader. I'm like, I could use a nap right now. But, like, Aaron carries me just as much as I carry Aaron. We're a team.
I'm the one carrying this podcast right now,
That's
so
true.
my back should hurt. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of why I was okay with inviting you because I knew I was going to be tired today.
You
I was like, get John in here because I'm going to be tired that morning. Got to get him there, carry us.
I started it. I messaged John. I was like, hey John, just in case Aaron oversleeps, you want to replace him? Then I was like, fuck it, you want to come on even if Aaron's there? Like,
Wow.
I already planned it. I was like, let me get a backup.
I've overslept one time.
That is so wrong. I have streams where people have been like, I thought you were recording with Aaron today. I was like, don't ask me. Like, I love you, Aaron.
There's no way.
They're so.
Also, it doesn't help that you're Mr. Go to bed at 6 p.m. so you can get up in the morning.
I would argue that literally helps. I would argue that's literally why I'm up.
Like, so you can't do anything at night, though. So, like,
no.
everything has to be in the morning for Mr. Kev, who can't stay up past 6 p.m. because he's
Time
freaking older than John as a vampire.
Timeout. What? I get up at 4:30 for work every day. I have to go to bed early, so I'm programmed to do that. That's just how my life is. That's not my choice.
That doesn't make you better than me because I stay up at night.
No, I'm just telling you that's how I am. Like, that's how I work.
So why do we have to boot around your schedule? Why can't we do around my schedule?
Because I have work. That's why.
I had school. School's just as important.
You could drop out, no problem. All right, moving on.
You could quit your job. Tina can carry you. I mean, you didn't work for like a whole summer once.
There was a summer where I was like that, but you are right. I'll give you that. I'm like,
His back hurts from carrying Kev.
Her back hurts. She decided to start digging up the lawn, even though I told her to wait for me. So now her back does hurt, actually.
Oh, rough.
Rough. Favorite out of
the
print
chat for Queena.
Yeah, absolutely. It's exclamation point F, Aaron. Thank you.
I didn't know you had a command for that.
Oh, I do. Favorite out of print / delisted game. I want the Simpsons arcade game to be like officially there. That would be nice to get back. What else is out of print? Well, Scott Pilgrim's finally out there, so everyone can stop complaining about it. That's a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fire Emblem.
Which Fire Emblem, Aaron?
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
I guess Path Rating is I just want to exist, like for real.
That one.
Oh, Transformers Devastation. That's off all the stores now because Transformers license and all. John, what is your favorite delisted game?
Oh wow! You think I have a lot that are on the 360 that are delisted. I have Ninja Turtles, X-Men, and The Simpsons, and all of them were delisted. So those are my favorite. I think those are my favorite.
It must be in the GameCube. Never mind.
What was it?
I was gonna pull out Fire Emblem, but I couldn't find it.
So you lost your expensive game.
Oh yeah. Deviant's right. Konami released 3 Rebirth games: Castlevania, Contra.
Oh
and,
yeah.
What's the third
Castlevania,
one?
Contra, and R-Type. No,
not R-Type.
Life Force.
Not Life Force. The other game that's like Life Force. Gradius.
R-Type.
There you
go.
Escape. Yeah, so I have all 3 of those. I grabbed them right before the eShop closed down.
Will, what will you do if you lose your delisted game? You pirate the fuck out of it. That's the answer.
I would never. That's illegal.
That was immoral and illegal.
I would never do such thing.
Hello, Chell.
Illegal hype.
It's not illegal.
Been me.
What is there's like other delisted stuff I'm trying to think of. Scott Pilgrim is like the one that everyone goes to. You know what? Even though it wasn't that good, the Turtles in Time reshelled. I want to play that. It was.
I have that. I should stream it. I'll dedicate the stream to you, Kev.
Thank you. Can I just play it? I don't know. There's got to be a way to play that illegally. Not that I would ever. There's that. What else? This is delisted. There's so much stuff that's delisted. It's almost like a paralyzed by choice thing right now, you know? Huh. Oh, Twilight Princess HD. There's one. Because I love that game. What is
it's not delisted. It came out last gen.
Yeah, but like you can't get it on the Wii U store anymore, can you?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, wait, no, isn't it like you can't buy the credits anymore? That's what it is, right? Like you have to use a credit card.
Yes. So you could still buy it.
Aaron wants to flex. I'll be right back. Excuse me, Aaron. Hold on.
But Kev has legs.
I just thought it was funny to pull out a game. That's all.
Aaron, I'm sorry. Did you flex your plebeian Wii copy? Your plebeian ass copy of Twilight Princess when I have the fucking rare GameCube one?
The GameCube one is the real version.
Guess how much I got this game for? With how much the GameCube one goes for now. Let's get a comparison up, actually. That's it. I'm going to flex real hard. That's not how you type video game price charting. Take your guess, John.
I'm sure you paid like $20, and now it's like what, hundreds?
Yeah, it's probably super expensive now.
Complete copy, $125.
I haven't seen that, Aaron. I haven't seen a GameStop special edition.
The Resident Evil 4 GameStop GameCube edition, GameCube one. Yeah. saw this at like a
30?
random game store.
30. Kevin's thighs cure COVID. Hell yeah, dude. Thick thighs saves, or thick thighs save life. You get it. Perfect.
I
love this.
honestly have no idea how much this is, but I saw it, and Anitra loves Resident Evil 4. She just loves Resident Evil, so I had to buy it for her.
Wasn't it Resident Evil 4 Premium Edition?
It's Resident Evil 4 GameStop Special Edition.
I don't know. It's not on here. But let me see if I find GameStop. I doubt it's on here. Oh, GameCube. No, I don't think
it was
it's
a
on here.
GameCube one.
Chainsaw Premium Edition Player's Choice Preview Disc. I don't see it.
Because it comes with like this whole thing.
I want to see it. Oh, look at that handsome boy, Leon.
It's funny because it comes with like a little certificate of authenticity thing. I guess there's only 48,000 of them made. Some bullshit.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Then it comes with the game, obviously, which is just like has the regular game in there.
See, you don't have that, Kev. You don't have that.
I don't. I have the PS2 version, which you know what I learned about Resident Evil 4 is that you know how it says only for GameCube, and we all know that's a lie. Apparently, the PS2 version of that game was announced before the GameCube one got out, and it still had that logo.
That's funny.
That's hilarious, man. Capcom ain't a loyal hoe. Oh, we have more things to get on. Let's see.
It also comes with whatever this is. This is like
Actually, I heard that the PS2 version is the worst version of Resident Evil 4 you could play.
Prologue gimmick. It says like prologue up there.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's
This
really,
is also
really,
part of it.
it's really, really dark, John. But it has the content. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
the best version is the Wii.
they put Ashley in that armor suit.
The armor suit's the best thing about that game. Because then it just goes.
And they gave an extra Ada mission.
Chink, chink. Yeah, it's not the best looking version, but I mean, you could do that. There's a 2007 Ubisoft version of Resident Evil 4. What? Have you heard of that? What is that? I've never heard of such a thing. Aaron, have you heard of that version?
No, but anything with Ubisoft and PC means it's bad.
I've never heard of the Ubisoft Resident Evil 4. Ubisoft
can't do PC.
Melee only knife. I'm scared. I mean, it looks fine. What's so bad about this? Ubisoft. Why is there a... I don't understand why it's... Oh, this guy's definitely cool. Dat mental gamer, bro. Why is it so bad? Chris, please explain.
Ubisoft can't do PC, dude.
No, I get that, but like, I want to know what makes this version bad.
Probably the controls are shitty.
Oh.
Hey, Ubisoft ported Resident Evil 4 to PC?
Yeah, I'm trying to...
I never heard of that.
Yep,
why would Capcom let Ubisoft port the game?
Yeah.
That happens all the time, honestly.
They apparently put their save file in a weird spot. That's what this guy's trying to say. But whatever.
What is that console that got Resident Evil 4? Like the Wii?
The Zeebo. The Zeebo.
The Zeebo. Zeebo version is the best version.
Oh, there's no mouse control. It's keyboard only. That sounds like shit. I explained it. Oh, yep. Okay. Bro, I do be soft.
I like Ubisoft because like obviously I like Assassin's Creed and shit, but
Zebu hype.
Oh
yeah, they can't do PC, dude. Is there a good Ubisoft PC game? I doubt it.
I don't know, but have you seen the Zeebo version of Resident Evil 4? It's great.
It's basically a port of the mobile version. So you're basically playing the mobile version on your TV.
Why do they look blue?
Yes.
Zombies are blue. I don't know.
Why are they blue? They're not even zombies. They're infected villagers.
Aaron, the answer is yes.
I would like to buy a Zebu. They're really rare to find. And you have to find a version that already has Resident Evil 4 on it because the store to buy this version is closed. So you have to just buy it with already installed.
The way that shot out to oh my god.
This looks like an N-Gage game.
And the cutscenes are are just still images.
Oh,
Zebu hype.
Oh, I hate everything about this. Great.
I want Kev to play this
is
version.
rough, man. Holy moly.
Moving on. Rushy says, what do you think will be the first real go-to have PS5 game? Ratchet and Clank. That is the first must-have game that I do want. I want that game real bad.
What
Is that
about
going to be
an
PS5
Uncharted
exclusive, or is it going to be on PS4 also?
PS5 exclusive.
That's cool.
Which is, I'm happy we're finally getting exclusives for it. Followed by Returnal. I want to play that. That game looks cool. I love roguelikes, so. And apparently it's super difficult, which I'm excited about. I want to get my ass kicked.
When's the new God of War game supposed to come out? Is that the end?
It just got delayed again. So
Of course it did.
I don't know why everyone thought that game was coming out this year. No way.
Could it be that collector's edition out there? That was the GameCube one, maybe?
It's PAL, so probably not.
I'm just looking at the GameCube ones.
This right here, Player's Choice Premium Edition.
Just
Weird.
all of them. Any of them.
Oh my god, Aaron, we're gonna be here all day. Yeah, that one. There you go.
Nice.
There you go. We did it.
So it's like $100.
John, what do you think is gonna be the first must-have PS5 game?
What about one of those Uncharted games you like so much?
I don't know. They've never announced one, so I don't know.
Aren't they rebooting or?
No, there's a rumor they're gonna do a game with their daughter that kind of ends at the end. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West. I forgot about that. No, that's coming to PS4 as well, Static, actually. So
Last
not
of Us Part 3.
No.
You mean Last of Us remastered again?
I don't.
They'll bundle it with Mass Effect. Mass Effect. They'll bundle.
Effect.
They'll bundle the Last of Us remaster with 3 maybe.
I don't want that at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Spider-Man 2 probably is going to be real good.
So I actually was looking forward to get like Miles Morales for PS5. Then I learned it was a PS4 game, and then I just haven't bought it. So there's that. I don't know. What is Hello Pup? Is she like breathing right into the mic? I thought she was having a breathing issue. It was like, I was like, oh fuck.
I was making a noise. I was going.
Oh, that was you. I was like, are you choking her?
No, she's fine. This is the Princess Dixie.
Aaron, so you said, what is your PS5 go-to game? God of War? No, we delayed that. So I guess there is no PS.
For me, probably nothing.
Okay, good. See, Aaron has a PS5 and he doesn't even care about a Dreamcast, guys.
Honestly,
suck it.
Honestly, I think Spider-Man 2, whenever it comes out, will probably be the big one. Because honestly, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man, is what made me start streaming. I wanted to stream that game. I fell in love with that game, and it's funny because I generally don't care about superhero games because
22,
I haven't
20,
even played all the Arkhams.
23 is going to be a shit year for MLB The Show, Chris. Okay, that's Aaron's go-to games. He's going to complain 23 is going to be the worst. I'm calling it right now.
23. What about 22 though? You think 22?
No, 22 is going to be great.
Oh, okay, good. As long as 22 is going to be good.
John, what's your favorite year of MLB The Show? Very important question.
I've never played it.
All right,
no idea.
Let's see. All right, Damien asked, now that I've done Mortal Kombat 11, will I do Injustice or something of the sort? Yeah, so I will, because Injustice has the rule set of Killer Instinct, where once you get a life bar down, then they get to their second one and your life bar stays the same. So I like that rule set. I like Injustice 1 a lot, but Injustice 2, I have no idea who half those people are. And I know I'm not the giant superhero mark, but also there's no arcade mode, I feel like. I could be wrong. But
I think if you play the
it-
first one, you'll be familiar with who they are, maybe.
No, it's I've never heard of Gorilla Grodd and here, I'm gonna pull up the roster now. Damien, you must have been high. You will remember these questions. Let me see. Injustice 2 cast. But I do have
I don't know how I know people and you
well, I don't follow superheroes a lot.
Injustice 1 had a good storyline at story mode, but then Injustice 2 just went all over the place. So I think you would like Injustice 1.
I do. I played that one.
I like the gameplay in Injustice. It's very similar, but I think Injustice 2 was a little more refined gameplay wise.
Well, Injustice, it is more refined. It's a better fighting game, but it has all these weird extra stats and currencies you can get. You know how I played Injustice 1 the first time?
You know
On
what,
the
Chris?
Wii U.
Chris, that is a valid point. You are a huge superhero, Mark.
That's right. I played Injustice 1 on the Wii U. That came out. I'm not joking. I bought it for
That's
that.
weird.
Hey, all right, so Aquaman, I know that. Adam, I have no idea. I have no idea who Atrocitus is. I
don't know who that is either.
I don't know who Gorilla Grodd is.
I
Yeah,
don't know
Bane.
that one.
Bane, I know.
I don't like the character model for Bane. It looks weird.
It's more based off the Dark Knight was different.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Batman, no Batman. Black Adam, I don't know Black Adam, but he's from the Green Lantern universe.
I've heard of him.
Never heard of Black Canary.
Never heard of Black Canary.
Yeah, Black Canary's basically Black Widow.
I don't know who Black Manta is. Blue Beetle, I thought that was Cyborg when I was playing. Never heard of Brainiac. Never heard of Captain Cold. Catwoman, I know Catwoman. Cheetah, no idea. Actually, I used to have a crush on the Anne Hathaway when she was like Catwoman because... Anyway, I have a type. There's Cyborg.
Chris.
I know Darkseid, Deadshot. No, I don't know... No, I know Deathstroke. I don't know who Deadshot is, but Will Smith played him, right?
He's basically Deathstroke, but
okay.
You know,
don't know Dr. Fate. Don't know Enchantress. Don't know Firestorm. I know The Flash. Never heard of Gorilla God or Grodd, whatever. Green Arrow, he's lame, but I know him. So is Green Lantern.
Fuck
lame.
you! Green Arrow's dope.
Green Arrow is lame as shit. Everyone is superheroes like, I got a bow. Like,
yeah, and you're probably a Hawkeye, Mark, but you hate the Green Arrow. Fuck.
I don't like Hawkeye either. Deviant, pick your bean victim.
Bean victim.
Yeah,
sounds funny.
You can pick Aaron or me. John doesn't have beans, as far as I know.
No beans. Send me your beans.
You can.
Anyway, my buddy, I gave him like a side job to do, and now he's like, "I got softball." I'm like, "That's your problem now." Green Lantern, Harley Quinn, Hellboy. I only know because that movie. Joker. What? I forgot he looked like this.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Chris says Superman is the best superhero ever and isn't overpowered or boring. Aaron, could you time out Chris for being wrong? Poison Ivy.
He's trolling.
Raiden's in this?
That's weird.
I didn't know.
I don't remember that.
I gotta eat the bean. Red Hood. Oh no, what popped out? Peach Barf or Tutti Frutti. Sorry, Tutti Frutti Stinky Sock. Oh. Robin looks cool. Oh, this is gross. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I can do it. Swallow the bean whole. That's the best way to go about it. Oh, that's gross. Oh, Robin's character. I don't know. Starfire. Wait, she was from Teen Titans. I know that one. I didn't even know Sub-Zero was in this. Superman. Yeah, I don't know mostly. Oh, what?
They were the first DLC characters, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know they had TMNT and Wonder Woman. Yeah, I don't know half these people. Sorry.
This was very depressing.
Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to pretend I know these characters. There's that. All right. But that will do our questions.
Also, guys, I'm pretty sure that this podcast is canceled after that. Talking shit about Green Arrow.
Oh.
Fuck this guy.
Dude, I just don't know him. And Bo, big superpower you got there. You got yourself a bow and arrow dicks. Good job.
Imagine being able to keep up with people with superpowers with a bow. That is impressive, you dick. Let's see you keep up with a normal person. Fuck you.
I'm not going to pretend I'm cool because I know a bunch of superheroes. I'll be like, oh, let the superheroes handle it. I'm not going to tag along and almost get killed because I know how to shoot a bow. So there. Get a gun. Why waste your time, you stupid idiot? Like, it's whatever. I know who Speedy Gonzalez is. Thank you very much. Speedy Gonzalez is actually the best DC character. Thank you. And Corey from Corey in the House is the best anime character. We all know this.
It's the best DS game, too.
Oh my god, it's so good. I wonder if the Metacritic is. Fuck you, Aaron. Can we get a quick Metacritic on Corey in the House? Corey in the House. Metacritic. I just want to know now. 9.5 user score.
There you go.
That's a real thing that people did.
It's a psychological drama thriller with a great storyline and gameplay.
Wait.
That's what it says.
Oh, Look at the positive numbers of reviews, Aaron. This is why we should do this. Great. Squid Killer, thank you for the host. Oh, I got to make my new host alert. I forgot about that. That's exciting. All right, guys. I have to get ready for jiu-jitsu. So that was that. Hello, Squid. It's good. We're ending right now, unfortunately. But I'm going to plan a host. John, you can tell everyone where to find you.
You could go to my website. Should I post it in the chat?
Absolutely. Oh,
yeah.
John.
Yeah, so 1upJohn.com, you get my links to my Twitter and my Twitch and my YouTubes, and it's all right there. Follow me. Hey,
follow John.
Follow him. Also, follow me at Aaron Norman 93 on Twitch, Aaron Norman on Twitter, Aaron Norman on TikTok, Aaron Norman on Instagram. Follow Console Kev as Console Kev on Twitter and Twitch. Follow Frenemy Fire on Twitter. I'd like to thank our patrons, Matt Bleckinger, Jared
good call.
and Viva La JD from the SmackDown podcast. See, one of us does our job.
That you do.
And peace, nerds!
Bye, homies. We're going to be doing a raid, so stick around.